Hi, welcome to Pinnacle Hand Therapy. Today we're going to go inside and we're going to talk about physical agent modalities, also known as PAMs. Well, this is a thermotherapy. Another name for the thermotherapy is fluidotherapy. What we have here is a container that is actually filled with a material that's called cellulose, that it's actually made up of a ground corn husk. Um, the inside of it, it feels like when you put your hand into it, like you're at a beach, but when you turn it on, it feels like a dry whirlpool. So what my patient does is there are two portals on the back, but they open up, they're like sleeves, and we can Velcro them together. So we place the hand of the patient in there. This is actually set up where you could actually have a patient being treated on the right side or the left side. But once you place your patient into the thermotherapy, what you want to do is tell them exactly what I just said, that it's going to feel like you're resting your hand on a beach, but when we turn it on, it's going to actually feel like a dry whirlpool. Typically, you want to have your settings for your heat somewhere between 104, roughly 117, but it just depends on what your patient's tolerance is. One of the wonderful things about this type of heat is it's a convection heat. So it means that there's air blowing, there's particles blowing, the patient's getting heat, and they're getting desensitization. But I want to just go over what this panel consists of. Here's your power button. I'm going to turn everything on in just a moment, but it's a toggle switch for on and off. Also, you have a low temperature starting at A to your high temperature. You can actually set your temperature with this timer. Most of the temperature for thermotherapy, you want to try to keep it under 120, 25 degrees. And then, of course, the other thing that you're able to do is you can control the agitation. As I said before, on the back side, there's a portal. So you have your right side and your left side. So you can actually change the aeration or the agitation on either side. So what I'd like to do now is to turn it on so that you can actually see and hear what the agitation feels like. So when I turn the timer on, it's already on. And if you listen, you can actually hear. So that's the speed of the agitation. And your patient is typically going to be in this anywhere from 8 to 15 minutes. And again, it's a good mechanism for desensitization, allowing your patient to not only get stimulus outside for numbness and tingling, but also while they're being heated up, they can actually engage in range of motion and exercises under heat. The thermotherapy.